Greetings, Upper Moreland. The school year has been in full swing for about 1 month. Our classrooms and hallways are buzzing with students and staff. Our playgrounds are filled with laughter and energy, and our outdoor fields are alive with teamwork, dedication, and good sportsmanship. We've started the new school year with back-to-school nights, our elementary booster-thon kickoff, and the launch of the high school mini-thon, our fundraising for pediatric cancer. I am proud that our community continues to invest in helping others, those in our own backyards and those in need outside of our community. In September, students and staff participated in activities marking important moments in our country's history. On September 11th, the Day of Remembrance known as Patriot Day, students and staff engaged in lessons and observed a moment of silence to honor the memory of nearly 3,000 victims who lost their lives in the terrorist attacks on September 11th, 2001. On Patriot Day, we also recognize the courage and sacrifice of the first responders, our police and firefighters, who bravely face danger to protect the communities they serve. On September 17th, students celebrated Constitution Day. On this day, we commemorate the formation and signing of the United States Constitution on September 17, 1787. The Constitution continues to be used today as an important document guiding our government in the United States of America. Across the district, our students engaged in different lessons and activities. In Mrs. Launane's AP United States Government class, the students participated in a mock constitutional convention. They assumed names of the Founding Fathers and discussed important matters. Also, the students in Mr. Domenico's 4th grade class learned and performed an original song about the Constitution written by Mr. Domenico.
Happy Constitution Day.
You may recall that in May's video, I stood in front of a blank wall in the new boardroom and shared that the walls would be the home of the new Upper Moreland Student Art Gallery. I am thrilled to show you the beautiful work of our student artists, which is now on display in the boardroom. Our art teachers reviewed and selected 38 pieces for display in the gallery. Each piece is beautiful and captures the creativity and voice of the artist who created it. During the September board meeting, we honored the artists whose pieces were selected for the gallery. Each year, we will select new pieces for the Upper Moreland Student Art Gallery to continue to highlight our amazing Upper Moreland student artists. In monthly videos last year, we included interviews with students or staff members to give you an opportunity to learn more about what students are doing in classrooms across the district. In this month's video, I have invited our curriculum supervisors, Dr. Julie Eastburn and Mrs. Kelly Gallagher, to highlight the work we are doing to support teaching and learning in Upper Moreland. Welcome, Julie and Kelly. So I have a couple questions for you. First, can you briefly highlight your journey as an educator? What led you to your current role that you are serving in at Upper Moreland?
My time here in Upper Moreland started in 2003 as a student teacher. So my heart has been with Upper Moreland for over 20 years. During my time here, I've spent in classrooms in 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, as well as special education. When the opportunity presented itself to be a part of the central office admin team, I am excitedly joining that now. In our role as curriculum supervisors, we get to meet with teachers, staff, and students. So I am so excited to further my journey in this new role.
My journey as an educator started in the 90s, where I had the opportunity to be a 4th grade teacher, a 6th grade teacher, and a 9th grade math teacher. Throughout my journey in education, I have been an elementary math specialist, where I worked with both struggling and gifted math students. I've also had the opportunity to serve as a K-12 math coordinator, where I got to work with teachers and students K through 12. And currently, I am the supervisor of STEAM here in Upper Moreland, and I'm excited to learn more about the great community of Upper Moreland and to get to know subject matters other than mathematics.
So you both have a lot of experience actually in the classroom working with students and also working with teachers, which is amazing that you bring that to Upper Moreland. So you've both served in this role as a curriculum supervisor for almost a year. What has been a highlight for you in this first year?
For me in this first year, it's having the opportunity to see former students being successful in their higher grades. So seeing a former second grade student sitting in a high school English classroom and doing well has been incredibly rewarding. I think as an elementary teacher, sometimes you see them and then you wish them well, and sometimes you don't get to see them again until you stand there at graduation day. So being able to have that opportunity to connect with kids later, sometimes even 8-9 years later, has been incredible.
One of the highlights for me has been the opportunity to get to know the staff here in Upper Moreland. Our staff here is incredible. They work hard for students, and it is a wonderful experience to be part of that and to help teachers continue to grow and serve our students more effectively.
Each of you also oversees several areas of curriculum in Upper Moreland. Briefly share some aspects of our curriculum work which help prepare our students for success in a complex and interdependent world.
One of the highlights that I think we offer here in Upper Moreland is a language at the elementary level. And speaking to some of my counterparts across the county, we are one of the only school districts that do offer Spanish to our elementary students. So I think that is an incredible benefit that we have here in Upper Moreland. The other thing we're really focusing on is looking at the science of reading and understanding what that body of research can offer to our youngest readers.
One of the highlights of my curriculum area is the implementation of Chief Science Officers this year. We have 4 students from the high school who will be receiving training to become ambassadors for STEM in their community. So they will work both in the community at large and also in their schools to help encourage and promote STEM education with students. We also have a personal finance class that has been long-standing in Upper Moreland, and we are actually ahead of the curve because now currently the state of Pennsylvania is requiring that all students take a personal finance class. And as we look at the standards that the state has rolled out, we find that our curriculum aligns to many of the best practices that the state has identified for our new state standards.
It's great to hear some of the things that we're doing that are preparing our students for success after graduation. As a former curriculum supervisor earlier in my career, I know that we are always learning and discovering ways to improve teaching and learning for our students. What's new in teaching and learning at Upper Moreland this year? What are the main ideas or main areas of focus?
One of the biggest focus I think we can share is Acadians. We have our universal screener that we are rolling out currently in our K-6 grades, and it's going extremely well right now. This universal screener is really going to support not only administrators, but our teachers and our families, and you're going to have more information about your student as a reader and a math student.
And we're using that data from the Acadian screener to strengthen our MTSS systems that we have in place in the elementary school and also spread that to the middle school. So we are using data to identify exactly what skills students need more help in, or perhaps what skills students have already mastered and how we can better enrich their learning experiences here in Upper Moreland.
Julie and Kelly, thank you for your dedication and passion for our Upper Moreland students and staff. I appreciate you taking some time out of your day today to share what's happening in Upper Moreland.